Hello and welcome to Ladies Who Question. This is episode number 8 of the Golden Bachelorette. And this is the men tell all.
It is.
Overall, I didn't find it a scintillating episode. We'll try to make it fun explaining it to you, but
Yeah, it was pretty much rehashing everything that went on. There were some cute surprises
yeah.
on things they filmed that we didn't see.
That was the fun stuff.
That was the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But they just kind of went through. We'll tell you how it rolled out. We'll break it down.
Well, I like the preview, the open, or the preview, whatever. The open, Charles is in the studio and he walks in and look at this. Oh, so he's surveying the scene. And it's the studio where the men tell all is going to be.
Yes.
But it was sort of a throwback to him going through the house going,
right.
And here is, look at this is the kitchen. Oh, here, remember that scene? And that was cute.
And he's so complimentary to everything.
He's so darling.
Oh my God, he is darling.
So it opens something. We love the Mansion Men. Somebody had a poster in the audience. I thought that was cute.
I didn't see that.
It was just quick. It was just one of those flashes. We love the Mansion Men. It was somebody who was holding a big poster they'd made.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it was one of the daughters or sons.
Yeah, probably.
Of one of the kid.
Or someone from Bachelor Nation, maybe. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so the guys who were there, do you have your list? Because I wrote the list down. Do you want me to just name them off real quick?
I did not write them down.
Well, CK, Bob, Greg, Christopher, Tim, Michael. Who is Michael? Anyway, Dan, Jack, Jordan, Gary, Keith, Jonathan, Pascal, Mark, and Charles L. And noticeably, no Chalk, no Guy, no Gil.
I noted that too about no Gil. How did you get the name so fast?
I look at my scribbling.
Wow.
I mean, I just did it.
Oh, wow.
Well, when I used to have to take notes when I was reporting for the news and stuff, you'd have to learn to write very quickly. And sometimes you just didn't quite.
I was going to say shorthand.
Yeah. There were a lot of their kids in the audience. Yeah, I thought that was nice.
That was nice. And I saw some gals from the Golden Bachelor in the audience.
Oh, I didn't notice them.
I did. I saw two.
Oh, okay. Well,
don't know their names, but I noticed them right away.
Oh, good. Well, they seem to pop up everywhere.
Well, you never know. Maybe some of them are hooking up with some of these guys now at this point.
Well, we already know, remember, that it's Jordan and Leslie. Yeah. So we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
And then, well, anyway, we'll get there.
We'll move right along.
Yeah. They just start showing a bunch of flashbacks, and I don't know how many notes you took, but there was Greg snoring.
I did take a note of that.
There was a lot of that.
There was a lot of that where, I want to just go back a little bit where
sure.
Charles kind of stole the show.
Oh, I would agree.
It's so cute how when this show wrapped, how he's got some little claim to fame going on there.
Yeah.
And how much he misses his buddies. And I have that noted from the beginning of the show where...
Well, I think they just were interviewing him or something, and he was just sort of saying, describing his experience on the show and how much it meant to him.
And he's so happy.
Oh,
he's he's happy with himself now, versus unsure of where to take himself.
Yeah,
like in a romance. And I think he feels positive about it and confident now.
Well, I think he feels he's given himself permission.
Right. Yeah.
To feel and to pursue or just to be happy.
He's just like a new guy.
Yeah.
I know. It's so cute. Anyways, the snoring. Oh, it was Greg. That's right.
Yeah.
And they just do, some shots of this during the season of him snoring and everybody making fun of him.
I love how he goes, because of this show.
Yes.
And the guy, I have now addressed my sleep apnea.
Well, hey. He probably has it, and hopefully it's helping.
Yeah.
But that was kind of funny.
I think Charles also said something, he learned that something about no experience is the best experience when he was talking about something.
Sports. I
Sports,
think.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We had to do with the kickball game.
Yeah, right.
That's right, because he was the one who kicked the game ball, the winner.
And he's so
the
proud
RBI.
of himself.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. Like, I don't think he's ever felt that camaraderie before.
Apparently not.
Obviously.
Yeah, it seemed like that. A lot of those other guys probably had, but not to that degree, I don't think, ever.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, to all of them hit it off like that,
It sure seemed like it,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Mhm.
I don't think there was an odd man out. They
I
all
don't think
seemed
so. Yeah.
like it was a shared experience. Yeah, I thought that was cute.
I bet they're all on a group chat, on a text.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
'cause-
for sure. Anyways, we care about you guys. I think you're awesome group.
Yeah.
It was just fun to see. And then they went over the group dates.
Yeah. The
So-
Chippendales one.
Chippendales.
I liked seeing those little snippets again.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It was cute. Yeah. And then the prom and Jonathan, the prom king, how much that meant for him.
Yeah. Oh, because he felt like he had not been seen before, and then he felt seen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think this show was like really therapeutic for most of these guys. Mm-hmm. Whether they were picked or not, it didn't matter because they learned a lot about themselves. They met some great, could be lifetime friends, and I feel like they're confident going back to their life, but with an air of confidence and finding love. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, Michael, I just remembered who he was. He's the
Yeah.
one who said right before the show, he had been diagnosed with cancer.
Michael.
That
that's
was it.
right. Because
Yeah.
he wasn't a big part of the show.
No.
Oh, God, that was so sad.
Yeah.
And then his kids said, go ahead and be on the show. And he decided to because his doctor said it was okay. And he seems to be doing well now.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed to be. He didn't have a whole lot of energy, I didn't think. But
Yeah.
maybe he's going through the rough time. You know, who knows? Gary and Keith sure seem bonded. Gary Bear, our favorite.
Oh, I know.
And Keith, they're like
so
bosom
cute.
buddies. Yeah.
And they both live in California. And prison buddies. That's cute.
No, bosom buddies.
Oh, bosom buddies. I'm like, what? Prison? I think I need my ears checked. I'm just putting it off. It's like I can't even deal with that.
I don't blame
seriously,
you.
that's not happening.
I know.
But yeah, they do.
Yeah, buds. Yeah, for sure.
Which is so cute.
Yeah, it is cute. And they both could use a friend, I'm sure. But it was so good to see Gary again. He just, God, I just want to squeeze his cheeks and go.
I'll hug him.
No.
Did you get teary-eyed at all?
Oh,
Okay, good. 'Cause
over and over
I did too.
and over.
I wrote it down. Oh, I got teary-eyed there.
I was crying as much as the men were.
I know. They were crying like when you would just mention the Gary, because I think I got Gary was so into the guys, and then I started crying.
Yeah.
Because they're crying because they're so happy. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Charles and Jack, they did that house
yeah.
tour.
Oh God, Jack with the pink jacket and the cocktail.
I think he's a kick.
I do too.
Kick in the pants.
I think he's himself.
Yep.
And
And unapologetically so.
you get what you see.
Yep.
And he's cruising through the house, and he never took a bath, but he's in the bathtub testing it out.
Sitting in the bathtub, fully clothed. I thought that was cute because they both did the house tour thing. Yeah, I
Right,
liked that.
right.
And then there was the barbecue drama,
Yes, the barbecue drama with CK and Jack.
and Jack's trying to tell CK how to do the burgers, right, or something. Yeah.
No sauce. I thought it was unusual he was making them on foil on the barbecue.
Wait, they were on top of foil?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
How? I thought you were supposed to let the fat kind of drip out.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I just
Yeah, I thought that was odd. And he put barbecue sauce on all the burgers.
well, CK did.
Yes.
Which
And-
that I wouldn't do
Jack-
that while it was. Oh, and that's right. And then they had their big man drama.
yeah, it's like, ooh, I wouldn't cook them that way. Yeah.
And CK's
Jack.
looking at him like, "Hey, I'm the grill master here, dude."
Right,
And so there
right.
was that man grill drama.
And Jack's a chef as a profession, so
Right.
he's putting in his 2 cents there. Yeah.
That was funny. Then they had a 1-to-1 with Jonathan. They sort of.
Oh yeah, they called him up first.
Yeah, and he talked about being seen. That was kind of when he was. Yeah, they sort of backtracked on his journey, and oh my gosh, this is when I really started crying. The story that Jonathan tells about Mark putting all the Post-its in his coffee
yes,
mug.
I cried. Oh God, how sweet!
Oh,
And how much did that mean to Jonathan?
well, I think we
the
found
world.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So cute.
All
Because
these affirmations and saying that you're such a good man and I'm good enough, whatever. It sounded like it was better than Jack Handy, from SNL, but it was kind of like that. You're good enough, you're strong enough, and doggone it, I like you. But it was more sincere,
Right.
You're handsome and you're worthy and all that. And
I know. Was that because Mark knew he was going to leave and he wanted to kind of put a little boost up for Jonathan, which it meant the world to him. And I think right there, it just gave him that extra boost of confidence.
Yeah. He felt like, wow, somebody is seeing me and is expressing their appreciation for who I am as a human.
Right.
And that meant a lot to him. And I was tearing up
me
big
too.
time. Then there was another one-to-one with Mark. He was next. Or was there something else? Tell me.
No, I was just going to say about Gary said they have a bromance and they're all really tight. And Keith said, yeah, we've already planned some things together. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
I thought that was so cute. But then probably reunions or meeting up and
probably.
Well, like I said, ABC, have a reunion with the guys and the gals.
And you better credit Holly for that idea, for crying out loud.
Because I don't think the audience wants it to end.
No, because they really enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really do. Yeah.
Kind of like on Shark Tank when they show, here's the success, here's what they've done since. But this will be more personal. Like,
exactly.
Here's what they've done with their lives, and here's who they've met, or this is their journey now.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, I would.
That came from the show.
That could be a whole other show.
Yeah. Okay, ABC, thank us for ideas between seasons.
Yeah, exactly. So the Mark is the next up on the one-to-one. He's so cute. I mean, he's Mark.
Oh,
he's the next
is.
One.
That's right.
He's just a really handsome, cute guy. I don't know.
But
there was
so
never
shy.
any there was just no chemistry with them.
No.
At all.
And he's the one that felt because
he was still deep in grief, remember?
Right. Oh, and he said he wasn't the man for Joan. Mm-hmm. Now, do you think he didn't feel chemistry or he wasn't ready?
I think he wasn't ready. I think is what we decided back when.
Right.
During that. I remember we both said they both need very serious grief therapy.
Right.
And we knew Mark for sure did. You know what I think? Okay, you know how I picture people as dogs, the dogs that I like? Mm-hmm. Okay, for me, he's a St. Bernard.
Oh.
Think about his face.
Nailed it. That little sad face.
I know. Not like Bloodhound sad or St. Bernard or Basset Hound sad.
It's just a natural way the St. Bernards look at you.
Yeah, they kind of just look at you and like so sincere, And when they smile, it's great. Just like Mark.
Yeah, exactly. And then Joey from the last Bachelor.
Yeah, well, that's his
son-in-law to be.
Right.
Was in the audience and stood up and just really complimented him.
Yeah.
On, being a great guy.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
Kelsey was Dancing with the Stars.
I guess I wasn't watching this year, so I don't know.
I wasn't either, but that's
because
what
of
Joey
Anna Delvey.
Said. Yeah, Anna Delvey.
Well, that's why. Remember, we said you said you're not watching it, and I said, well, I don't watch it either, but I'm double not watching it because of her.
Exactly.
Even though she got voted off, I still didn't. No, sorry,
bad move, ABC.
Yep,
sorry.
Yep.
Not
You put the stink on it with her. And then there was the one-on-one with Charles, and Jesse says something different about you, Charles. And Charles, I swear, he was starting to blush. Didn't you think?
Yeah, I didn't notice it until they did the throwbacks.
Yeah, I noticed the hairdo right away.
Oh,
his
you
hair
did?
being. Oh yeah. As soon as they
didn't.
I thought, oh, that guy, he's got a haircut. But the gaining of the weight, I really didn't until he said it. He goes, well, I've been eating much more since, or whatever. What did he say? Something, however he said it. Since that time, or because he'd gained a little weight.
Oh yeah, you could tell in his face.
But he looked darling.
Oh, he looked cute. But his hair's dyed black.
Oh, I did. Oh, he did dye his hair.
Yeah, because during the show he was gray. That's when I said I didn't notice it until they did the flashbacks, and I go, oh gosh, his hair's dark black now.
I didn't even. You see, I just saw the really great haircut.
Oh, okay. I saw the dye job.
He's dyeing his hair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of
maybe his daughter's like, come on, we're gonna get you.
It's a little kitschy. I don't know, Charles. don't. Just
So,
be
Charles
you.
is going to Hollywood on us?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because they did show him dancing at that wedding or something later on
Oh,
in the
yeah.
episode. Yeah, and he was shaking it up
Oh, yeah.
and down. You know? But he sort of recounted his journey, how Guy helped him when he was saying he felt responsible for his wife's death. Maybe there was more he could do or something.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
there was
then-
blood coming out of her mouth.
Right, and
then
Guy
said no.
no,
you
she
couldn't.
probably bit her lip or her tongue or something.
Right.
Yeah. And that was a touching moment, recounting that, how Guy had helped him really assuage his guilt. I mean,
Right, 'cause-
deep-seated guilt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he freed himself from so much going through the process of being on the Golden Bachelorette that he's good to go.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a new
And
guy.
Did you see someone jumped up and said, "Hey, from Bachelor Nation, yeah, you should be the next Golden Bachelor."
I know. That was so cute. And
Yeah.
then the other one jumped up and said, it might have been the same one. My mom's single.
That's
and I'd love
right.
to fix you up.
It was a different woman.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, she was cute. And he's like, oh, blushing again.
Yeah.
Which is very cute. Then the next, we have a flashback of Pascal. Mm-hmm. That was funny. Now, this was not something that they had shown on the show. This was one of those,
Oh, the facials.
yes.
Okay.
And
Yes.
the chanting and the Zen, he's walking him through like a meditation.
Yeah, like he knows what he's doing, but then we find out. So he does facials on all the guys to do kind
And they're
of like
crazy, crazy facials. Like,
yeah, full masks.
But
And-
like psychedelics, kind of crazy facials. I don't
Right.
know where he gets those, but okay.
Well, he's in the business, so
That's true.
And then they're chanting Joan, and then he has a pot and a pan that he's banging together
Like a gong.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
knows what he's doing, and they all believed him.
But that was the punchline of the night when Jesse says, "Did you know what you were doing?" And Pascal, the timing was perfect. He goes, No, not at all. I knew nothing. And I was like,
It's like, oh, okay, you big actor. But he liked to be the center of attention, so
yeah.
he ran with that.
Yeah. That was, to me, one of the funnier highlights.
I know.
Really,
That was
good.
really cute.
Okay, and then they highlight Kim, and he became much more likable, I thought, through the flashbacks, didn't you?
Yes,
And the
he
guys
did.
liked him a lot more, I think, than we
Right,
thought he did,
We
right?
only saw the serious side of him being an admiral or a captain from the Navy.
Well, he was a military man. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're, what did he
Lifer.
say? He was the captain of a ship?
Uh-huh.
I mean, for crying out loud.
I know. That's a
you know?
lot of
And he,
buttoning up.
right. How about that kitchen? That kitchen is a piece of
Oh,
garbage.
my God. It was like falling apart.
Yeah.
He's trying to fix the dishwasher, and he pulls it out, and part of the cabinet falls apart. It looked old, dirty.
Ugh.
And like we said at the beginning, that house needs a total makeover. If they throw another group of guys or gals in there for a bachelorette or bachelor, it's
I swear to God, if I
like
was
a frat house.
Yes, but the women,
Dirty old frat
that's where the
house.
women stay too when it's bachelor.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, they use that
Right.
same freaking mansion for the bachelor, bachelorette, golden, and ew. If I were holed up there, I'd be like, ew, too
Like
gross.
there's probably bugs under there.
Ugh.
It just, it did not look.
And he wanted it ship shape.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
He's like, I'm going to fix that dishwasher.
That's right. And then he walked away from it because he knew it was hopeless because
Yeah.
it was such a piece of crap.
Right.
Anyway, I love when the song that he wrote, "We Are the Mansion Men," and
Oh, We
all
Are
the
the-
guy-
yes.
yeah, and the guys rejected it, and then they bring in the gay men's
Gay
chorus of
Men's
Los
Symphony
Angeles.
of Los Angeles. It was so heartwarming for him.
Yeah,
He
he
got,
felt accepted.
yes, he did. And I think everybody else thought it was really cute too.
Well, it was very. I mean, they sounded great.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, they are
Yeah, they
a
are-
choral group, but
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they sounded wonderful.
And then you could see the guys laughing and clapping, and it was very cool. And I thought it was fun. Then we had the 1-to-1 with Pascal, or what else?
Oh, yes.
Did I miss him? No.
Was there 1-to-1? Oh yeah, Pascal was up
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He was.
I
he
have
was-
an admission.
Yeah. What?
I dozed off a teeny bit.
Oh, okay. Well, then I could walk you through it.
I got through Pascal, and then when I woke up, Joan was already sitting up there. So I didn't see Joan's entrance.
Oh,
Or
she
was
just
there-
Well, no. Pascal. There was a 1-on-1 just with Pascal.
Okay.
It showed some flashbacks, she was hurt, and
Okay, I think I saw it then.
yeah, and I mean, well, maybe this was, yeah, that's right. They did bring her out, and the son spoke mostly with just Pascal. It's just flashbacks, and then you could tell she was hurt, and she said that she was hurt or something like that.
Oh,
but,
were they sitting there together?
yeah, and her
missed
son spoke about vulnerability. Wait, I don't even know if I understand my note. Maybe I dozed off.
I thought, did Pascal say that there was no spark left between them?
That there was, yeah, something about like that.
That's
yeah,
kind of what I have.
Yeah,
And there was no chemistry, which, she seemed shocked about that when it happened.
yeah.
Like,
but
ooh,
wouldn't
I'm
she
getting
have
rejected?
Yeah, which that never feels good, especially like on camera, but
Right.
in front of an
Millions
audience
of people.
Yeah. Then I have Joan. Joan is out. So Gary, I put Joan's mom. He wrote her a prayer. Oh, that's right. Joan was sitting out there. That's right. And Gary says, "Oh, it's great to see your mom, and she's healthy here." And
Right.
Remember, I wrote her a prayer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, okay. Gary said that?
Yeah.
See, I missed that part.
Oh, okay.
I'm
This is when you were
sorry.
dozed off.
I
That's
didn't mean
okay.
to.
And then Bob said something like, "Thanks for accepting my kids, the gay kids conversation," because his children are gay, I guess.
Who's Bob?
Bob is that. Well, I hate to say it that way. He's got glasses. He was like really kind of dorky, and we knew right away.
Oh, the tall guy.
The tall guy,
Oh,
but
of
real
course.
nice.
Okay, yes.
And we were both kind of like,
Okay.
no, that's not going to happen.
No.
And then Charles, she said he has such a pure heart. Yeah. And then Jonathan was sort of talking about his journey. He said he's met someone.
Ooh.
And he didn't allude to anybody, but he said, well, yeah, my life's going better, and I've met someone.
Oh,
which
gosh. Yeah. Who?
Yeah, which is nice.
Oh.
And then what she said to Pascal, she talked about, she was pretty straightforward with him.
Okay.
She said, she's like, well, when you told me that, I have to tell you, I was hurt, and I could see how uncomfortable you were when we were doing the that grass tying, the bonding
ceremony.
Yeah, the bonding ceremony.
Yeah.
She said, I could tell. And she goes, and I understand. And I didn't feel that we were close then there.
Okay.
She said, but I have to tell you, when you said that to me, I was hurt. So she kind of gave him closure in a very kind way.
Okay.
Because he felt bad about it.
Right.
He said, I didn't mean to hurt you, but it just wasn't there. I, basically didn't want to waste either of our time, So, and
Hey, well, keep going.
no, that's
about
it. I
Pascal.
was just going to go and then go because
I had
the
something
next
to
is just
say about
bloopers.
Pascal.
Sure.
Do you get the Weekender or the
The
Weekend?
North Shore Weekend? I do. I saw the big ad for him. And then there
Yes.
was some party.
Yes.
That was held, but it was a couple months ago, I think.
Right.
And it was at, I think, the Ferrari place or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ferrari place. Well, we get a local little newspaper that's
Yeah,
about 6
hyper-local.
pages on Friday.
Yeah.
And I open it up, and on the first page is Pascal.
Yeah. The ad or the party?
The ad and
a
then
full page ad for
Yes. his business,
his salon. Right?
It's close by, and then I was reading about the party.
Yeah.
And I went, oh my God, was it a charity or? Usually they
I think
do
I think it
hold
was
charities there.
for a type of a charity, but it was
Okay.
definitely around the show and regarding Pascal and kind of let's all get together and
Right.
here's this guy who's on a big
At the Ferrari
show.
dealership.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. He did like fast cars, and it was Ferrari, or was that North Shore where they have all the anyway. Then they went to bloopers.
Oh, those were funny.
Yeah,
That was so
God.
cute. I love the bloopers.
Oh my God, how funny when they showed Pascal and he was finishing up the cut on the wig.
Oh, that was
And
hilarious.
turn it around. It was, honestly, I started getting almost the creeps because as
I thought it
it was turning
Joan.
around, I was, no.
Oh.
I was like, this is like Bates Motel. Like,
Oh.
and it's Charles in the
know.
wig. And
That
he
was
he
so
had
cute.
that sort of, kind of a creepy look on his
Right.
face.
Okay.
I thought that was really fun. There were
That
some
was-
funny moments
There
in
was
this
some
one.
definitely funny bloopers.
Yeah.
I mean, considering they film all the time,
Yeah.
they have to squeeze 15 hours into half an hour and a half of a show.
Right.
There's a lot going on.
Right. And the other blooper I thought that was kind of funny was the one about the guacamole. Jonathan saying, "Ooh, this is kind of spicy."
Yeah.
And then later he goes, "Oh yeah, it was spicy going in." And then I was like going, "Don't say it, don't say it." And he goes, "Yeah, and going out." And I went, "You didn't have to say it, but whatever."
Jonathan said that?
Jonathan,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Well, that's okay. Better off gone. But so then they go to. Do you have any other notes?
time out.
Tell me.
Joan's dress.
I did not care for it.
I didn't either because
It's weird in front.
it's the type where it just kind of rests on your boobs and you can't move, it looked like.
Yeah.
And it just looked like it was too far down.
Yeah.
And very awkward and uncomfortable, no straps. Just a dress that kind of
It was unflattering.
very unflattering.
And she can make almost anything look good.
Right.
It did not look good.
No. I immediately was like, oh God.
Yeah, I was gonna.
What they put her in.
If you had made a face, I was gonna go, "Oh no, she liked that dress."
No.
No, it was not the best thing she wore.
I'm sorry, Joan, you had to be shoved into that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she liked it. I don't know. Well, it wasn't your best look, Joan. FYI,
it was hard because, like you said, everything else looked 100% great.
it did.
Yeah. And
I know.
This was a big flop.
That's okay. There's always going to be one.
Okay,
It's
then
like the pancake, the first pancake or something.
I know.
Yeah.
That's totally true.
Then we have previews.
The song at the that we already did the song at the end. Oh, and then
The
sang.
song was the absolute last thing they
Oh,
showed.
okay.
But
and then previews. Yeah.
yeah, they showed that her kids are there.
Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I thought from the previews that Chuck was leaving.
Yep. That's
Didn't
what I
it?
thought too. But
Yeah.
these sneaky,
I know.
tricky previews.
Yeah.
That's just to get us to watch next week and go, oh my God, Chalk's going to leave.
That's right.
But Chalk, they made it sound like Chalk's not ready to propose.
Yeah, because he was kind of like, I'm not going to propose to somebody who's not in love with me.
Right.
Right? Isn't that what he said? Something like that?
Well, do they have to propose?
I don't know.
Because it's the woman. It's just say, are you going to propose to me? I don't even know.
5-week window or whatever the heck it is. That's so insane.
I know.
I say it's like a promise ring that you get in 8th grade.
But then they want to plan the wedding and, book the program for the wedding because that's a big hoopla.
Right.
And I guess it gets a lot of ratings. So,
and who knows? Maybe there will be true love.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
No. No. Maybe when you're 19 and your hormones are raging, but boy.
Yeah, 5 weeks and you're been through a whole 40 years of marriage.
Yeah. No, I don't. But anyways. So could it be Guy?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm baffled.
They do show her standing there in the spot, the proposal spot. Mm-hmm. And she's there in her little white dress with the
little
floral. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, all I can say is tune in. I like that they closed out. The very last thing was the Mansion Men.
Oh,
song
right,
again.
singing. Right,
yeah, we just sort of like the last refrain,
right?
Whatever.
It was cute. The show was cute just to see the camaraderie and see all of the guys. Yeah,
that they're still keeping up with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of it. I mean, it wasn't like a blockbuster, episode. I don't think, but it was kind of like a comfort food.
Right.
Yeah, it was like a comfort meal.
Knowing that the guys are doing good.
Yeah.
They're doing okay, and they all seem like they have their game now.
Yeah, and Joan seemed okay.
Yeah.
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 So anyway, that's kind of that, and I'm looking forward to next week because I think next week is the capper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should be.
All
so
right.
let us know who you think's going to get the proposal. Propose to who? Who proposes to who?
Or
I don't know.
Nobody.
Or nobody.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Please rate and review and send us any remarks or comments or just to say, hey, goober. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All
Bye.
Right, bye.
Thanks, Harvey. Ladies Who Question is executive produced and edited by me, Lisa Dominique, and also executive produced by Holly Caulfield. Holly also does most of our research, and Claire Caulfield is in charge of technical assistance and social media. Music, My Lionheart. Sketch music by Florian Manx and Matthew Anderson. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe, follow, rate, and review Ladies Who Question on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Send your thoughts to ladieswhoquestion@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and our website, LadiesWhoQuestion.com.
All content discussed on Ladies Who Question are the opinions of Lisa Dominique and Holly Caulfield and should not be construed as advice of any kind. By listening to this podcast, you agree not to use this podcast as advice of any personal or medical issue for yourself or others. This disclaimer also applies to guests or contributors to the podcast.